everybody, so in today's video of my Instagram and Instagram followers and YouTube subscribers sent me like a tag of questions that she wanted me to answer, and I thought the questions were pretty cool, so I told her I would definitely film a video with it. And thank you so much for sending these to me. I'm always looking for ideas for videos, and I'm always looking to answer your questions. And so her name is Angela Crowther, and so that's what today's video is going to be, is answering the questions on that tag video. So they're on my phone, so I'll be looking down at that. First question is going to be a favorite base coat. So my favorite base coat is Beauty Secrets from Sally's. Saying this is my favorite is kind of funny because I've never tried another base coat. I wore Simple Colors Why Not several years ago. It's like a turquoise polish. If you guys have worn that or have it, it is a horrific stainer. Oh my gosh, like I had like Smurf fingers after I took that off. And I went onto Makeup Alley Nail Board and I was like, oh my gosh, you guys help me. And they were like, you need to wear base coat. So basically they told me base coat helps with staining. Base coat improves the wear time of your polish. It gives the polish something to adhere to. And so I went out and I bought this, and I have never had any problems with it, so I've never tried anything else. So I kind of lucked out, because I know for some people there's like a lot of trial and error when it comes to base coats and top coats, and what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for another person. But I've never had any issues with this. I can go pretty much 7 days with a mani with pretty much just tip wear, no chips. And I know that the base coat has definitely helped that, because I would get chips before. So it's available at Sally's. It's not too expensive. If you're still looking for a base coat, I would just suggest trying it, because it's easy to get a hold of and it's worked out great for me. So that was the first question. Next question is favorite top coat. So I am definitely a Seche Vite person. I like Seche Vite. When I first got into polish, I would read Chloe's Nails blog. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that or you remember that, but she had the most amazing nails, and she used Seche Vite. So when I started doing my nails, I went out and got Seche Vite because she said it was the best. And I love it. So you have to apply it to wet polish for it to do the quick dry, but it dries super fast. It's super glossy. The only thing I don't like about it is, like, once you get down to about here using it, it gets extremely thick and you have to just keep applying thinner. And if you don't apply thinner, it pulls your polish back. I don't know if you guys don't know what that means. So you can like paint your whole nail, but it will actually like shrink your polish down. So you have to stay on top of thinning this, or you will have issues with that. It can either shrink from the top part of the nail or from the cuticle part of the nail. And then once you apply thinner, that issue does kind of go away, but this does take a ton of thinner. Seche has their own brand of thinner. It's called Seche Restore. I don't ever buy that. I always buy Orly thinner, and I just put it in here and it works just fine. But so that's a new bottle of Seche that I haven't opened yet, because I bought Sally Hansen Big Quick Dry on clearance at Walmart for $2.25, and I've been using this, and I actually do really like it. I think it dries pretty fast. I haven't noticed any shrinking on the nails. I don't think this is still available because it was on clearance, but if I find stuff for cheap, I will buy it to try it, and this was just one of those things, and I have been liking it, and it is what I have been using for maybe the past 2 weeks. So I have liked this. The next question is top 3 favorite nail polish brands. So I kind of just gonna go based on numbers. I have more Simple Color polishes than any other brand in my collection, and I really do enjoy Simple Colors. I think they're easy to find, they're affordable, and I think they take chances with what they do. They try different finishes, they try different glitters. They do aim for variety, and then for the price point, you know, it's nice to get that variety. And you know, they're pretty easily available. You can pretty much find them at Walgreens, Walmart, where I live. I'm sure there's other stores where other people live. So that would definitely be my #1 favorite brand And then they do a lot of like limited edition collections, which I also appreciate. A lot of drugstore brands have really gotten away from polish, and that makes me kind of sad because I used to love hunting down like Wet n Wild limited editions, and like L'Oreal would put out limited editions, and Sinful's pretty much the only one that's still doing it. So I do appreciate that from them. Then the next brand I have the most of is China Glaze, and you guys, I love China Glaze. I think that when I first got into polish, their collections were super interesting. It's another one where like they try a lot of finishes, they put out a lot of different kinds of glitters, or they used to. I think a lot of mainstream polish has gotten kind of boring in the last year or two, or maybe I just have so much polish that it's like been there, done that, seen it, bought the t-shirt. But I do still like Sinful colors. I like their micro glitters that they put out. I love their neons. So that is definitely my second favorite brand. When they put out a new collection, I do always watch reviews with the intentions of buying. This summer's collection, I did not get any just because the reviews, the formulas sound horrible, and so I only ended up getting one from that collection. But I do love China Glaze. And then for indie brands, I'm gonna go with Tonic Polish. If you guys have not tried Tonic Polish, I highly recommend that brand. They have amazing polishes, interesting finishes. They just have some of the most beautiful polishes that are coming out, in my opinion, and they're easy to buy. So usually when she puts out polish, it's like a month-long pre-order, or the last time I ordered, that's how it was. And I like that because it's stress-free. When I first got into nail polish, buying indies was like stress. I mean, like almost you would have a heart attack because the site would crash, or you'd have it in your cart and then it would be gone, and then you couldn't buy it, and just it was so stressful, and you just like ended up so disappointed. So I do appreciate the fact that she makes things available for a long time and you can pretty much get what you want. So those are my top 3 favorite brands. Next question is, how often do you paint your nails? So on a good week, I do 2 times a week. Sometimes it stretches out to once a week, but I aim for the 2 a week. That's a good week. The last couple months, hasn't been that good for me. Next question, favorite neutral nail polish. So I pulled out 2 for you guys. I don't wear a ton of nudes and neutrals, but these 2 are very good in my opinion. So the first neutral that I picked is Taupless Beach by OPI. You guys, I love this polish. The formula on it's amazing. 2 coats to get opaque. And then I just really love the way the color looks. Here it is on the nail wheel. I love the way that color looks on my skin tone. I just really love this polish. If I am going to wear a nude, this is definitely one of the first ones I will pull. And then the second one I have is a little bit more, and I'll put them side by side, a little bit more of like a pink neutral. And this one is called L'Oreal Doutzen's Nude. I think that's how you pronounce it. The number on it is 600. And I also love this nude, you guys. I love the way this looks on my skin. So this came out, I don't know if you guys remember, maybe 3 years ago, L'Oreal teamed with like a bunch of actresses, and they put out like each actress had a polish, and there was like nudes and reds and maybe even pinks. I don't remember, but this was part of that collection of nudes that the polishes were tied to like a specific actress. And you guys, I love this nude. So let me show that to you on the nail wheel. Here it is. This one also has a great formula, 2 coats to get opaque, and just look at that. I just love that on my skin tone. It's just a gorgeous polish. I don't think it's still available, so I am sorry about that, but these are 2 when I decide to go for nudes that I pretty much will pull almost every single time, and a lot of my other nudes don't get much love because of these 2. So next question is pink or red nail polishes. So for me, it's pink all day. I think I had mentioned this in another video. I do not have a ton of red polish, especially like tomato reds or like just a classic blue based red. If I have 10 red polishes, that is a lot. I have variations of red that I enjoy, but straight up reds, I really don't have a lot of. I prefer pinks over reds for sure. And I love all kinds of pinks. I like dark pinks, bright pinks, neon pinks, glitter pinks. I'm just a big pink fan. So pink for sure on that question. Glitter or matte nail polish? So for me, that's gonna just be glitter. I'm a big glitter fan. I think when I first got into polish, like glitter was a huge thing. Indie polishes were putting out these amazing glitter bombs with like different shapes and matte glitters and shiny glitters and just crazy shapes, and like any glitter you could think of was like stuffed into a bottle. And I think for me, glitter kind of takes me back to like when I first got into polish, and so maybe that's why I'm like, I have like a soft spot for glitter. I do love matte polishes. I have a matte top coat which I love. This is Essie Matte About You. My friend Antoinette gave this to me because if you can believe it, up to like 2 years ago I didn't have a matte top coat. And I don't think she could believe it either. So she gave me this for Christmas, and you guys, I really do like it. But between matte and glitter, 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 glitter. I have tons of glitter toppers. I like using them. I hate removal. I know some people kind of avoid glitter because glitter is hard to remove, and I think some people just think like glitter's too much. I'm too old to wear glitter, things like that. I think we put a lot of like rules on ourselves that we make up in our own minds sometimes, and I kind of stay away from that. Like, to me, if you want to wear something, wear it. And I'm not too old for anything in my mind. Not everyone might agree with me, but that's okay. Hopefully I'll be wearing glitter polish when I'm like 95 years old somewhere, I hope. So, big time glitter fan. Next question, your go-to nail polish at the moment. So since it's summer, I'm all about the brights, I'm all about the neons. I decided to spare you more gushing about Purple Panic from China Glaze, and I'm going to show you Vintage from Orly. You guys, if you do not have this polish, go out and buy it. This color is amazing. The formula is amazing. It pops off the nails. It's great as a manicure. It's great as a pedicure. I am going to get myself a backup of this because I love it. And then I put it on a nail wheel for you too. So here it is. Look how bright that is, you guys. It's not really neon, but oh my gosh, it just totally and completely pops. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous color, and it's very unique. I don't have an exact dupe of this. I'm planning to wear this during the summer. I love it. And the next one is from Color Club, and this is Peace, Love, and Polish. This is neon. It's kind of like a peachy pink. It has a gold shimmer that does stand out on the nails. Color Club had a whole collection of neons with shimmer. I have this one, I have the orange, and I have like a purplish shade. The formulas on them are all good, and I love this polish. It just screams out summer to me. And it's not showing color accurate on camera, but I have it on a nail wheel also. Look at that, you guys. So bright. Look at that shimmer. It just, love and love. These are some of my favorite brights for the summer. So also China Glaze Purple Panic, but I think you guys are tired of hearing about that polish. So here's some new ones. Next question is, what's on your nails now? Color and designs, show us. So I have a smush mani, or smush accent nails, I guess, and I used 2 polishes from the OPI Grease collection. I used the orange, which is on the rest of my nails, and that is called Summer Lovin' Having a Blast. And then the pink that is also in the smush mani is called You're the Shade That I Want. Those were my 2 favorites out of the OPI Grease collection. They have excellent formulas. The pink is 1 coat to get opaque. The orange is 2. They're super bright. And the smush mani, I wanted to film a tutorial. I do smush manis all the time. It's like a simple technique. I think it gives a really interesting look. It's a way to use more than 1 polish. So I was gonna try and film a tutorial, and of course, like as soon as I turn on the camera, I can't get a good smush mani going. So I guess that's just the way it goes. I got frustrated. I was like up to here. I was just like, I'm done trying to film this, and so maybe next time. But what I usually do is I paint a base color. The base color I have on this one is white, and then you just drop polish off the brush of the different colors. You cut up a plastic bag and you smush around, and I just really like it. I think it's a simple technique, but it gives a really interesting look. And so maybe one of these days I will be able to film a tutorial without messing everything up and you guys can see it. And those are the two polishes from the OPI Grease collection I recommend. They're gorgeous. And last question. If you had a nail polish line, how would you name it? So I thought about this question and I honestly have no idea. I was like, well, maybe I would name it after my kids. And then I was like, I don't know. And then I was like, well, maybe I could use my name in it somehow. But I don't know. I have no idea how I would name a polish line. But I know if I had a polish line, I would love to make a Star Wars collection for sure. What I would name it, no idea. But I just wanted to thank you, Angela Crowther, for sending me, I hope that's how you say your name, for sending me these questions. I thought it was really fun. Like I tell you guys, I'm always looking for ideas for videos or, you know, wanting to answer your questions. So if you guys have any video suggestions, things you want to see, questions you want me to answer, anything you want me to show you on a YouTube video, leave it in the comments down below. I'm always open to suggestions from you guys. As always, I appreciate you all watching. Thank you for taking time out of your day. And I hope you all are having an amazing day. See you in the next video.